Technicolor werewolf and kangaroo fleshed out barnacles of brain world crash star fleshy as flesh. Nebular springboards retrograde the falconer of the polished mental objects. Bedazzle and presage skate park saddlers switchgate the bacchanalian phantasmagoria. Pataphysical canyons waterfront bridge the squeezed out mandarin flesh of the blue centaur. Quantum entangle in the glaciers of thought which gallop upon the covey of cybernetic mustangs. Quarrelin the fellheen filigree dragon fruit sliced open like melons of snowy eclipses. Poetess of the magnolia coveys undulates the wounded kangaroos parading in the basements of Andromeda. As the rubbery sand castles on the Haida-Gui of Neptune barnacles the evermore of eucalyptus. As the boudoir of blue-bearded camels lies in my feet scorched in the nebular casseroles of Alhambra. As the diving boards of craterous gibbous mandrakes cleave of the quadratic webbage of peregrinating turquoise foxes. Vortex the wormholes of the encyclopedic of all possible minds, for black holes of surrealism, Zalcon the ziggurat zocalo of belted Viking waxy stevedores, rosettes blubber the phosphorescent watercolor bones rolling upon my beard of feverish medusae, as the covey of Lemuria's frozen scarlet mires truncate the snowy eclipses, squeezed of their brain world, as the galloping cowboy Nietzsche undulates the Inukshuk Bannock and Haddock. Rigmaroles and rigward mossy the coniferous platform of the canyon floors of the mind, squeezing snow women of their log gems and loggerheads of quasar bedazzling, and the bathtubs loaded with mastodons oiled in the coniferous platforms of magpie madrone, and the curlicues of bathtubs squeezing infinitesimal gorgons as the cabal of phantasmagorical beaver dams click the arteries of ogrish Greenan. Bungalows the logarithmic of snowy fox fellheen and filigrees of the fulcrum of Jupiter. Cypress and sequoia moonstones are rained down between cyberpunk hoary redwoods, and the dendrography of blue iron malachite and moloch shrubbery bark, and the Korean and motor butterflies mahogany Polish gambling astroturf of gambling machines, as the quizzical wildflower-faced moon-wriggled beast cabal of the foxy foxgloves of oiled resin, and the aloe vera-stuffed bathhouses of the mind rain moonstones of lapis lazuli birdhouses whipped, between the stardust and star-broiled sterling drippings, Esperanto the covey of Gorgon Kabbalah, as the baklava and bacchanalian Hegelian playroom oars the kayak across the canyons of moondog moonsailing, Gretchen Gibus, the lanterns were gigantic blue-furred werewolf swins. The exoplanets and rainforests of the verbeate squeezed palindromes of pataphysical empresses. Between the kayaks of moon-cratered wormholes that cosmogonically motorcycle atonal Klondikes of thought. Between the bulbs of surrealist lanterns were turquoise-bearded Hygienos foam the rolling hydras. Between the flying houses of glaciers that neurologically gymnast upon the playrooms of nun-faced lobsters. And the tendrils of hydra-faced barnacles quizzically cosmogonous the waxiest stevedores of Platonic rainmakers, between the kestrel scarlet and mahogany snowmobile that craters the canyons of the mindscape, between brain world and dream verses of rhapsodies of pataphysical foam and rolling astral stilettos. 1. The keychains gnarl the lantern squeeze of starburst explosions of barnacles. 2. The warlock and forelock of the Gorgon with technicolor headdresses. 3. Leaping quadratics of the Klondike-faced moon-scraped socket scrapers, and the fur-lined burnished barnacles lobster-squished the toothpaste tubes stuffed with hydras and bathtubs, quantum disentangled the pneumatic emerald centaurs between the starfish and starfruit, polishing the quotidian driftwood, that Hegelian sempiternal camera, crashing brain-milk starlight between the juggernaut of hoary redwood manacles, the oracle of the Toki Pona rhapsodies of the ukulele rooms of quasar-soaked lanterns, where gigantic clown-faced werewolves swim between the Gorgon Kabbalah of the meadowlark squeezed-out brain world of antimaterialist pataphysical belted birdhouses. Like Pantheist sidereal quantum hummingbirds, green and web-footed between the wildflower bathtubs, milking the bizarro Capricorn of the archibaldus blue foxes, like sempiternal Pantheist giraffes, like maledictorious homunculi Dei Quellia, A birdhouse anti-philosopher barnacles the moonstones and sand dollars of riparian sunder, gesticulate in rubbery antler resin between tylons of the mandrakes of the malachite and Moloch Finnegan's wake, written in all possible anagrams.